Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew Mysteries.
See how much of this I remember. I'll bet I watched this when it came out.
I might have. I don't know.
This is a horrible theme song.
Yeah, it is. Jesus.
Sean Cassidy.
It's insane how big he was for a couple of years. Though.
I know.
I saw Sean Cassidy. It was on a Murder She Wrote one time. And I think I think they were trying to
The Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew meet Dracula.
Oh my God, is that Richard Keel?
Oh, I hope it is. Pennsylvania, June 4th.
So we're having Halloween in June now. Okay. As always, this needs more pixels.
Yeah, it's only at 240p.
Oh, jeez.
They must have run out of materials or money when they were building this road.
It's so funny. Like, what it costs to make this whole show is just probably a catering bill for anything new.
Oh,
nowadays.
probably. Probably.
Now this American rock singer is to come. Just all these an American rock singer.
Oh boy.
Sure, I can't wait.
It's just too bad.
That's good for business.
Think that's going to be Sean Cassidy, or is it going to be somebody else?
Maybe. I hope it's somebody. I hope it's a guest star.
Oh, that would be awesome. Bobby Sherman or someone like that.
Yeah, somebody like that. Yeah.
Spares not a minute of their drive up the road to the castle. In their bug.
Is this definitely 70s feel for sure?
Oh, yeah, yeah. 70s TV had a feel all its own.
Yep.
If I were you, I would not go inside.
You're not going to tell me those old legends about the living dead in Dracula's castle.
That castle is very old. I know it. I'm the caretaker. Now, about the legends.
God.
Legends are...
Wait,
Bye.
I want you to wait for me.
Don't go in there, but I'm going to leave you here all by yourself.
It smells
Exactly.
like rain. I don't want to get stuck in the mud.
Glad you don't believe in those superstitions.
I've seen that guy another.
I know I can't see his face very clearly. He sounds like Charles Napier.
A bit, yeah.
He's got that little southern something there. I don't know. I'm sure it's not him. No, that's not him.
No.
Oh, take that.
I hope he can see better than we can.
Yeah, heaven forbid, there's a little lighting.
Lights cost money.
Yeah, we gotta get this done. I'm trying to picture this on my old TV I used to have at home. Hunched over watching it.
We probably still watched it in black and white.
We had a black and white TV till I was 10.
Yeah, it's about the same here. I don't think I was quite that old, but we had one for my first several years. Uh-oh.
What's that?
Hey, something's there.
Who's
Is
there?
that Dracula?
Hello?
Said the dominatrix. He actually came to meet at this spooky place.
Yeah, exactly.
You're late and must be punished.
Oh, if only.
Or is it Barnabas Collins?
Well, now, that'd be an interesting tie-in.
That would be an interesting tie-in.
Like vampires are real in the Hardy Boys world. The Hardly Boys.
Now they're getting their money's worth out of that bat.
Yes, they are. Ooh, torch. There we go.
It was convenient. It just happened to be right there where he dropped his flashlight.
And it works a hell of a lot better than the flashlight. Slowly he walks, step by step. Ooh,
Oops.
he did. I'm assuming anyway.
It looks like Colin Wood. Maybe it is Barnabas Collins. Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're just globetrotting with this. Pamela Sue Martin. That was her name. Okay.
Ah, shit. Okay. Forgot
We're
the
just
middle name.
globetrotting all over the place in this.
Yes,
Or
we are.
stock footaging all over the place in this.
Joe, he's been missing for 2 weeks. We've got to follow up every lead, no
Oh,
matter how
Paul
big.
Williams.
That's the rock and roll
That's
guy.
our rock star. Yep. Should have known. Who else would it have been in the 1970s? Look at that collar.
Boy, that's amazing. That hair. He's a pretty girl.
Yes, he is.
That's not our father.
Oh, that guy. Oh, God. He
More
was,
green?
Yeah.
Oh, Hap's going to be sorry he missed this.
Yeah, I know. This has got everybody want.
Lynn Larson? Oh, my God.
Where's the producer name?
More Battlestar Galactica tie-ins.
Frank. Not bad, huh? Let's go.
Yeah, they were great.
Ventura Highway in the
Joe, I'm
sunshine.
sure if Dad was going to be gone for several days, he would have checked out of the hotel.
Uh-oh. So they're looking for their dad.
Apparently. They found Lauren Green instead.
Who are you?
Oh,
and what are you
wow.
doing in this room?
Isn't that our line?
Only if this is your room.
It's our father's room.
And your father is?
Fenton Hardy. Now it's your turn.
Benton.
Inspector Starlin.
Benton!
Police.
Benton!
Oh, he's Romanian.
Pure
Okay.
home inspector.
You were visiting with your father?
Yeah, to take a break from the
We've come here
Ponderosa.
to find out what's happening.
Ah. I'm afraid I know only as much as you. But I will tell you everything I do know.
Well, he's trying to do an accent.
Your father was
Yes,
working
he
with
is.
Interpol on a case of international importance.
A series of spectacular theft paintings which emptied the museums of Europe. I believe your father was on the threshold of a breakthrough, when nothing more was heard of him. Until
what?
one night, I received a telephone call, very late. He had a lead. Could I join him here in Paris?
And then?
And then the line went dead.
Dun dun dun.
Exactly.
Why would our father call you Inspector?
Because I am an inspector.
Your father was
Because I'm Lauren fucking Green.
We became most friendly in the short time we worked together. Most friendly.
Oh,
Do you have any leads to
Bounce.
these art thefts?
Bow wow.
Do you think it was a gang? Do you have any names?
We have nothing. Interpol is circulating pictures of your father throughout Europe. Oh, we will find him. Of course, we will find him.
Why don't you two boys go back home and wait? I promise you.
He's up to
I will
no good, I
telephone you
bet.
myself
Probably.
as soon as I know anything.
I smell shenanigans.
Exactly our long suit,
He wouldn't be
Inspector.
trying to get rid of them otherwise.
Exactly.
I regret that we have to meet under these circumstances.
If our father does call us, how can we reach you?
I'm returning to Punai this afternoon. This is a town in the province of Transylvania. You may contact me there or through Interpol.
Thank you. Thank you, Inspector.
Au revoir.
That's probably not really Paris.
I suspect not, yeah.
Did he say Transylvania? I wasn't aware it really existed. What do you think? We better search Dad's hotel.
I wonder if we're going to have any bit players who went on to be famous later in this.
Oh, there's definitely a possibility.
There's women nowadays would kill to have hair that nice.
Yeah, no shit.
Notations on that insurance fraud? Delano case.
Yeah.
Remember that? Here we go. Look, Europe. A list of dates. Munich, Vienna. These are the robberies.
Man,
Look at these.
bookings.
These correspond with the robbery dates.
Right.
Meet at Ritz Hotel, Munich, June 11th, 5 o'clock. Book room 301 in the name of Fredericks. Look at this. Panari. That's where Stalin's from.
What is a Dracula festival?
Dracula Festival.
Oh, Jesus
Do you think we
Christ.
should show this to the inspector?
No, no. Stalin's main concern is with the paintings, not with finding Dad. You could blunder in asking questions and mess up everything Dad's worked for, even endanger his life.
So we don't travel as Frank and Joe Hardy looking for their father. We need a cover.
Oh,
How do we get into the Ritz Hotel as anyone else but ourselves?
music.
Yep. We can push my recording career while we're at it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Frank Hardy, and this is my brother Joe.
Hi.
How long have you all been together?
Oh, do me a favour. They didn't come with me. I picked them up over here, didn't I? On the eau de cologne.
And the what?
Telephone. It's Cockney rhyming slang. Here, go.
Oh,
Bridget.
God.
Come over and meet
Yeah.
the boys, Frank and Joe.
I hate this guy already.
Yes, Frank, yes, it's Joe.
Yeah, and I'm Tim Carstairs. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Tim.
Hold on to that hairline while you got it there, buddy.
Yep, you ain't gonna have it much longer.
He's got to go
Nope.
back home.
Oh, whoopee. Au revoir, Felix, my old son. Take care. Yeah, go.
How come none of you sing?
Well, nobody speaks the same language, do they? And me, I got a voice that can break glass.
We'd like to go along with you.
Well, listen, mate, there's three of us already, and that doesn't leave a lot for us to split up between us.
Well, we'll make an adjustment. We'll pay you to take us along.
You mean you're willing to pay us to join our group?
Yeah,
Oh, my.
How much?
50 a night.
Either you must be very desperate to get into show business, or he must be awful.
Well,
Sing a few bars.
Uh,
Yeah, come on.
Come on, everybody, get down. Let's rock and roll.
Well, make it 60.
Go on then.
Why not? We can do with a company, can't we?
Great, we know of some dates in Munich.
Okay, but we got a big one on the 12th. It's the Dracula Festival, you know, at the...
How
Count's
convenient.
Castle, place called
How
Panari in
plot
Transylvania.
convenience
Alison
corner.
Troy's headline in it. Should be a guess, actually.
Good.
Well,
What is a
Going?
Dracula
We're gonna stop and come
festival?
right back.
okay then. We'll be
I'd
back.
still like to know.
Dracula festival.
It's like festivals up here. It's just people selling crap.
Transylvania.
Oh God.
Oof. I can hear John Lennon screaming right now.
That's weird to think he would have been alive when this was
Yeah, he was.
made.
Oh, that's I forgot. That's a Paul song. It'd be Paul screaming, not John.
Yeah.
John probably laughing his ass off.
Oh my.
Woo-hoo-hoo. And this totally is Germany, not a collection of stock footage and a backlot at whatever studio this produced this.
Exactly. That's so funny.
Stop murdering that song.
Oh my God.
How is Nancy Drew going to get pulled into this, I wonder?
That I'm not sure. Now the thing, if I don't know, it's been so many years. It was the Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew Mysteries.
Yes.
I thought they alternated what kind of story they had. Sometimes it was Nancy Drew, sometimes it was them.
You might be right, because I don't. It was you talking 45 years ago. I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Jesus.
Thrilled to hear they're staying.
Prominent?
Yes, an American musical group called Circus. I'm sure you've heard of them.
I'm only familiar with the Mills Brothers.
Ah, yes. Well,
The
it's difficult
Mills
to keep up with
Brothers.
all those groups.
Jesus Christ.
If we could get up to those rooms now, before the reporters jumble over us, we like to freshen up, you know, jet lag.
Reporters? Yes. If you will register here, I will have the bellman bring up your bags. Fritz!
That's not the same guy who was the mortician, was it, in Paris?
No, that's a different guy. That guy that was a mortician, I've seen him in something else, but I can't think of what it was.
This bellhop has comedy relief written all over him.
Mm-hmm. He has goofy music.
Frank, it's your cue.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Dankeschön.
He looks familiar too.
Steady diet of Fritz, and we could be in trouble long before we find Dad.
If we find Dad. I gotta tell you, Frank, I'm really worried. I mean, if this lead doesn't pan out,
Well, it's almost 3 o'clock. We still have 2 hours. Whoever's supposed to show at Suite 301 will be here at 5.
still could be Dad.
Well, this could be the only chance we have to get a break. You hungry?
Thought you'd never ask.
Oh my God. Acting. Ilsa, the SS there.
Hello, I'm here for Suite 301.
Oh, there's Nancy.
Nancy.
You would be Miss Fredericks.
Yes, that's right.
The rest of your group is here. They've already gone up to their rooms.
They?
All 5.
There are 5 people in Suite 301.
No. 3 of them are on the 2nd floor. I'm sorry we could not make it adjoining rooms. There was nothing in the reservation about an American rock and roll group.
Oh my.
Is something wrong?
No, that's fine. If you'll just send a bellman up with me.
Fritz.
Bess.
Here we go again.
Mr. Albright.
Oh. Couldn't get away with that nowadays.
Not at all.
Don't have the reservation.
Oh, they have it all right. Apparently, they've got some rock group booked into our contacts room. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there.
A rock group? What am I doing here?
You're here because I asked you here. You can't always
Because
be in
you're dating the
classical
producer, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I cannot believe he did that.
I know.
And we're speaking of a, he did a Hitler salute.
Yeah.
Whose bags are these?
the two gentlemen in your party.
Is one of them a man about 40 with graying temples?
No, they're very young men.
The rock group I was telling you about. I'm afraid these young men you're referring to have been pulling a slight number on your hotel.
A number?
A con, a ripoff. Look, if you please return these bags to the lobby and tell the clerk that these boys can stay with their 3 friends, but not with us.
Oh, God.
I think I understand.
I think we all do.
This is bad.
Oh. Gotta pad these things out somehow.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing? How do you know you haven't sent our contact away, the one you're supposed to meet?
Look, Dad arranged for me to register under the name of Fredericks to meet a man named Fenton Hardy at 5 o'clock on the 11th. Fenton Hardy is hardly a rock group.
Oh, so they don't know each other in this. Okay.
Oh, they don't.
What are those guys
Okay.
going to do when they find out their bags are down in the lobby?
They'll probably realize they've been caught, and they'll be so
This is
embarrassed.
probably
we'll
one of
never
those
see them
things where they meet for the first time.
Yeah, it has to be.
Anything you want?
Herr Dr. von Meinrad, bitte zur Rezeption.
Yeah. What? Our luggage.
Sean doesn't care. He just wants something to eat.
What do you think you're doing with my bags?
He is
I only
clueless.
obey orders, sir.
Well, you're gonna get some new ones. Follow me while I get this straightened out. Who told you to remove my bags?
There's another party occupying the room.
Well, yes, but what you don't understand is I'm expecting another party to occupy the room.
Oh, I understand. It's the other party who doesn't seem to understand.
My God.
And they're going to come out the other elevator. Oh, no, they didn't.
Waiter, I'll order for my brother.
Oh.
Was one of these people a 45-year-old man with graying temples?
Together, these two ladies would not add up to 45.
Ladies? Take these bags down to the
Oh,
front
God.
desk.
God.
Jesus
I'll
fucking
be waiting
Christ.
in the lobby for new orders.
No, there won't be any new orders.
Ugh.
Waiter,
God.
ready. Hello, Achtung.
Uptune, baby.
You didn't return, sir.
Well, I'll order for him. I think we'll have
Waiter,
the,
we're in a very big hurry. If you could help us out.
Why, of course.
Thank you.
No, nobody likes you, Sean.
He looks like a fucking
Where's the
lost
Why didn't
puppy.
you order for us? Joe, we missed that connection upstairs.
I tried to order. She stole our waiter.
Joe, can't you ever be serious?
Nancy, just this once, I think I'll go off my diet.
Wait!
Oh,
Nancy, I
Jesus
was on
H.
the
Christ.
Nancy, where are you going?
Wait a minute! Where do you think you're going with those bags?
I'm only following orders.
Whose?
Hey, gentleman, in 301, he has no gray in his temples, and this time he was alone. What are your
Oh,
orders?
God.
My orders
Fucking
are for you
A.
to take those bags right back up
This is
there.
painful.
It's about time we got to the bottom of this.
Of course.
Go ahead.
All right.
Can you imagine, though, you think about it, like, I know we bitch about there's too much on now, too much shit to pick from on TV.
Yeah.
Bess,
Back
you
then,
go ahead and eat. I'll be right
you
back.
know,
But Nancy,
you
where
got
you
two
going?
other,
To straighten a
maybe
couple of jokers
3
out.
other options.
It's almost 5.
Yeah. And you got to put up with this shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody around here has some manners.
I know what you mean. You having a little trouble with the natives?
No, my countrymen. I mean, they come over here, they're loud, and they're devious. They jump reservations.
Devious.
Steel waiters. Joe, you have to excuse my brother. He's a little trouble with a native himself.
Not a native.
Anyway, my name's Frank. Frank.
Listen, good luck. It was nice to meet you. I'm sorry, I'm in an awful hurry. Enjoy Europe.
Not interested.
My fingers.
Not at
Somehow
all.
I got a message from that one.
I wouldn't worry about it too much, Frank. I have a feeling our paths are bound to cross again.
You think?
Astrology?
Metallurgy.
Metallurgy?
Metallurgy.
According to the key in her hand, the young lady shares a very important place in our future. At the very least, she's sharing a room with us.
Oh, my God.
What do you want? What are you doing in my room?
We want our waiter back.
Joe, look, I sent your luggage down once. If I have to, I'll carry it out again, but this time it stays out. Understand?
Wah, wah,
If you lay one
wah.
hand on those bags, you're going to be lying on your back checking out the ceiling.
Yay!
Yeah, at least some
Get in,
action
Nancy.
finally. And his hair didn't move.
Yeah.
Now then,
Keep the waiter. I lost my appetite.
are you two gonna leave quietly, or do I call the desk?
No, you pissed off Parker.
Call the desk.
Look, there's been some kind of mistake. I don't know why you two insist on compounding it. Apparently, you two feel entitled to this room. Well, you can have it.
Thank you.
After tonight, I need you two out of here by 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
Yes, that's right. I have a personal appointment here at 5 o'clock. It's not personal, it's confidential.
Fredericks.
A middle-aged man with graying temples.
Who are you? What have you done with him?
Mr. Fredericks is our father. What do you have to do with him?
How do I know you're who you
And
say
why
you
would they send you to do anything?
Yeah,
as far as-
exactly.
Passport help?
I take a little better picture. Miss,
Oh.
Drew, Nancy Drew.
Well, I'm sorry about this misunderstanding. This isn't the way it was supposed to be. Where's your father? Why did he send you?
Meanwhile, friends getting kidnapped or something.
Yeah.
phone contact with us
Probably.
a week ago. The police called for us to identify a body.
Fortunately, it wasn't him. But what we found was the notebook he uses on his cases. And it was our only lead to his disappearance, this rendezvous.
Well, do you think anything's happened to him?
Well, obviously.
The fact is, he's not here.
Been missing for 2 weeks. Something's happened to him.
We'd like to know what you know about this case.
Well, I was attending a summer extension course at the University of Paris with a friend of mine.
Of course you were.
And a client of my father's was also in Paris to pick up a rare painting that he'd purchased. It was to be donated to a museum back home. Unfortunately, the painting was stolen. And so the client called my father to see what he could do about it.
Your father's a detective.
He is more feminine looking than she is.
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
This was just one in a whole series of art thefts.
Women would kill for his eyelashes.
Yeah, I know.
Undoubtedly by the same ring.
That's the case Dad's working on. How do you fit into all this?
Well, I do investigative work for my father. I came up with some pieces to the puzzle that your father was interested in.
You talked to Dad?
Yes, about 10 days ago. We were supposed to meet here and compare notes.
Well,
Good.
Compare
I have
notes.
Dad's notes.
Yeah.
Maybe you can make some sense.
Yeah. Quote, compare notes.
These dates correspond with concert appearances given by the
Yeah,
American
her
rock
friend
star
is
Alice
completely gone.
Yeah.
Allison Troy could buy every museum in Europe. Why would he want to be involved with stolen paintings?
Your father discovered that each of the robberies took place during one of Allison's concerts. It was his theory that somebody from Allison's entourage was involved.
How do you expect you to
Oh,
help?
no chance. It's Alice Cooper, right?
On Allison's people.
No.
Now, it seems
We
to
couldn't
me
be
when I
that
solve
lucky.
The robbery case. We'll find out what happened to your father.
When you solve this case, Miss Drew may remind you that your meddling in our father's case could seriously compromise his position.
Meddling? I was invited to help. As I understand it, you two are just here on your own.
Look, we have a cover that's going to bring us right into Transylvania. Low profile, no questions asked.
Let me guess. A rock group?
Right.
You call a rock group low profile?
Well, apparently Allison Troy is bringing in every ragtag group drifting around Europe. We'll be able to wander around at will. And we'll be glad to keep you informed back here in Munich.
But I won't be in Munich. I'll be in Transylvania.
Of course you will.
Doing the kind of planned, thorough, investigative work that I learned from my father.
I got your message. The bags are in the lobby.
Good, because we're leaving. Come on, Bess.
Very nice meeting you, gentlemen. Almost.
Maybe we'll have a foursome later.
It may be. Hey.
Well, we didn't have any choice, did we?
We did the right thing.
Because she's a girl and she can't detect like we can.
What was that
Exactly.
all about?
The amateur hour. Come on, we have an appointment to keep.
With whom?
Dracula.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. This is just...
We used to eat this shit up when we were kids, too.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. People did. That's the thing about when you only got 3 or 4 channels to pick from. You're going to watch something.
Yeah, yeah. And it's only on one day a week, not on demand.
Yep.
I don't think I fancy this gig that much after all.
Yeah, you had to actually wait for a rerun. You had to wait for the summer for the reruns.
He's a little ominous looking, I must say.
Yeah, you blokes are getting me going. Can't we come back in the morning? I'm sure we must be a day early.
Where? Punari?
Ponari.
Let's be the Romanian version of Podunk.
Oh, you know what? This will be great if the quote-unquote Dracula is Paul Williams.
Oh, God. That would be wonderful.
Filming him.
Oh,
hey,
God,
that's
it's
who
the
it is.
general. What's his name? From Hogan's Heroes. And that
From
guy.
Hogan's Heroes.
People
Yep.
pouring into the town from all over Europe.
In the United States. I have not lost my touch with reality. I do read the newspapers.
And he's held on to his accent, too. I'm impressed.
When they move into a town for a rock festival, they destroy it.
Doesn't exactly give us young people the benefit of the doubt, does he?
Gosh.
Yeah, you blokes gonna register?
That guy ever button his shirt?
Probably not.
We want to say hello to an old friend in this place. So just who are you guys anyway?
Just two frustrated performers wanting to get in show business. Remember?
Yeah, I remember what you said. No one bought bleeding yesterday either.
You want to bet he's got something to do with this somehow?
What, the musician?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Inspector, good to see you. Please, meet my friends. This is Frank Hardy and Joe Hardy, our mayor. Hello. Mr. Colby.
I'm Hauptmann Berger. I'm the owner of the hotel.
How do you do? Well, what brings you to Ponari?
We're some of those young people that are here at the Dracula Festival.
The Dracula Festival.
I see.
Yet again.
There is no Dracula Festival. There is the Festival of St. Elias, which has been celebrated as a tradition for many hundreds of years.
Alison Troy has leased the castle for
Yeah, but nobody's heard of St. Elias.
No, everybody's heard Dracula.
Travesty. Travesty.
Tell me, Hans, is it really the commercialism which worries you? This festival is putting our town back on the map after 600 years.
Oh, really
Come
now?
out of it very well. So, what is it? Is it fear of whom you might offend? What?
Our friend the mayor, of course, is referring to the Prince of Alachi.
He's the bad guy. He's got to be the bad guy.
Known as the Berserker, the Impaler, the Count Dracula.
So he was a real person.
Oh, yes. Yes, as real as you and I. He was the ruler of Valachi.
And Adam and Little Joe.
From 1456 to 1462.
And Apollo and Starbuck.
Killed thousands of people.
Oh, and don't forget Hoss.
And Hoss, yes. Well,
Until he himself
it's the most
was
important
killed by
one.
the Turks. It is said that the monks from the monastery of Snagov buried Dracula's body on the island of Snagov. Others say that he was brought back here to rest and to rise again from the dead.
Well, I think we leave that nonsense for the tourists. I'm not afraid of the living dead. It's only the living that I mistrust.
I'm merely trying to protect the honor and integrity of Ponari. With your permission, I will take my two young friends and have them registered.
Yeah, very good idea.
Clink!
God.
I must say, I was quite surprised to see you. Pleased, but very surprised.
We found Dad's notebook. It indicates he was following Alison Troy's European tour.
Which coincides in every city with one of the art thefts.
The last date in the book shows that he was coming here to the Dracula Festival.
And you expect to find your father here?
It's the only lead we've got.
So is it?
Very good. Now, if you find
Well, no. Who the hell was the guy that was knocked out in the castle?
I guess that was their father. I guess.
Okay. Now, who was the guy in the morgue?
That's a damn good question. A red herring, I guess.
Okay.
Nice shirt.
Oh, my. Yep. He doesn't get a line.
No, no.
Poor guy.
That would have cost more money.
Proves Dad was here.
Question is he still here? Has he moved on?
If he was after Alison Troy, he wouldn't have moved on.
Speaking of moves, what's our next one?
Alison Troy.
There we go.
There we go. Anybody watching along with us, y'all may not recognize him, but he was everywhere in the 1970s. You could not go anywhere without running in.
Exactly. He wrote a lot of hits.
Yeah, he was in a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows.
Yep. He was in Planet of the Apes.
Was he?
Yeah, he was one of the apes.
Oh my, I didn't know that. Okay.
One of the last couple of movies, I think. If I remember correctly.
And then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Yes, he did. I saw, I don't know, this has been a long time now. Probably about 10 years ago, I saw a documentary
I watched
about
that.
him.
It was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. He was talking about what he had done and everything. I mean, he was incredibly huge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was everywhere.
Yep.
Very unlikely for somebody who's only like 5 foot tall, and overweight, and not very attractive.
Yeah, I know. Well, it was just a different age. Different
It
people
was.
could be stars.
This is not his best song.
No. What was that movie he was in? The musical. There's one where he plays the devil.
Oh, it wasn't Phantom of the Opera, but Phantom
of the, not Phantom of the Park. Phantom of the. It was a theater.
Yeah.
It was a theater.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't think of the name of it.
Oh
but
Jesus.
Yeah.
And he was in Smokey and the Bandit. Small
Yeah.
role, no pun intended.
We're playing here with the circus.
The circus. Oh my God.
This is the guy we want over there, Mr. Troy. Hey, Alison Troy! Hey, over here! Alison Troy!
But the lovely girl. What blood type are you? Double A.
Oh God.
This is bad.
This is
guys.
really bad.
Bad.
Who are you?
I'm part of the circus, the main part. I'm Tim Carstairs.
I remember 3.
Yeah, well, we picked up a little vocal talent on the way.
No, the money stays the same. If you want to divide it 5 ways, that's fine with me.
Well, this bloke's ace. He's dynamite. He's going to be the hit of the festival.
You'll be in a 4-spot, rotating every 45 minutes. Continual music is what we want. Leave the grandstanding for me. We will be televising every night, but don't get too excited because...
Realistically, he should be having this conversation with his agent, not with him.
Good.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Valerie, one other thing, try to be careful in this crumbling old ruin. Our insurance doesn't exactly
That
cover
guy
people
looks
falling
familiar.
through
He does.
floors and having masonry fall upon your head. Most of this place is off limits, understand? The mayor has been very nice. It's a historical landmark.
He's just spitting those lines out, trying to get this done as quick as possible.
Yep.
One other thing. Nobody goes through that arch into the caverns below.
Wah, wah, wah. Guess where they're going to
Yep.
go first?
Why not?
Why? Because the Count says so. That's why. And the Count is the captain, Mike.
Okay, guys, let's go and get our flight.
Warm human being. It's a
Do you think we'll actually get a performance from these guys?
Close. Dad must have had a
Oh
pretty good
yeah.
reason to
Oh,
follow him
of
all
course
the
we
way.
are. They're not gonna have this big episode with him not singing something.
Cemetery into a carnival for pennies. No one is buried in here except some silly legends. Let's finally stop considering this nonsense. You're going to inspect the caravans to make sure that they're safe for filming.
I mean, if they got Paul Williams singing, they're gonna have Sean Cassidy singing.
You're probably right.
You must not go in there.
Did Parker Stevenson do music?
I don't remember. Not very successfully, if he did.
You should not disturb.
Right.
Who? The undead? Stop. You're really letting your imagination run away with you. Hmm?
basically thinks Stalin is retiring. He's older in spirit.
Stalin, is that his name?
So you show us
That
the way,
can't be
please.
right.
No,
All right.
Just another pretty face. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the circus.
This is where we part company. Keep them entertained. Where are you going? To learn what we came here to find out. What happened to Dad?
Nice sweaters.
They are nice sweaters. Dun, dun, dun.
Should be getting close to the end of the first episode. Oh, here we go.
Told you.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. I bought a guitar. I got the fever.
He's got the fever, Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
I played at parties, played in bars. I spent my money buying new.
Girls will be throwing their panties at him any minute now.
Exactly.
You wouldn't know rock and roll if Bruce Springsteen bit you in the ass.
Yeah. Oh, is he going down the archway?
He's got the same torch as Dad had.
Oh, God.
Well, come on, everybody get down and get with it. Come on, everybody get down, get with it. Come on, everybody get down. That's rock and roll. It's where the smoking and the heat. How got your heart pounding right with the beat?
Best. Hey, not bad.
About it, just get excited. That's rock and roll.
Come on.
Oh, Nancy, do we really have to go down there?
You don't have to, but I have to.
Good, because this is one of my favorite songs.
Okay. Okay, sure it is. Oh, yeah. They just snuck by that guy.
Yeah. Like they're just having a guy standing there, not a gate to keep people out.
Oh, Jesus.
What is this? I don't think I've ever seen a crest like this before.
They took the wrong turn. Quickly, out of here! Everybody, out, quickly!
It's exactly that kind of superstitious nonsense that put our country back in the old age.
It's getting very chilly at this end of the tunnel.
There must be a passage to the canyons below.
Well, we better don't go any further. We could plummet down 1,000 feet. We better find the caretaker.
All right.
So this is... Okay. So this is the old castle. They're having the music festival at the castle.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what this is? This is a live action Scooby-Doo.
It is. It really is.
Who did they keep in here?
Victims. Ooh. I'm too old for this sort of adventure.
Come.
Yeah, walking through a hallway.
Yeah, that's real dangerous. Clink.
See, look, that is
Takes it right out of Scooby-Doo, yeah.
Very, very dangerous.
Yes, perhaps Dracula will attack us. Hey, Burger. Burger.
Bugger.
Burger. Where is he?
You need the guy from Young Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
Rubbish. Burger is the most intelligent of all of us. He became bored and went back. I'm getting bored too. Let's go back, shall we?
Yes.
Thank you. Well, at least now
What?
we know it's safe for the film company.
Yeah. Oh, just a real quick
Nancy, why
side,
don't we just
Nathan.
come back in
Apparently
the
he
morning?
drowned.
Oh.
Because life might be hanging in the balance.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. This place is so old, you can almost feel death.
We get it. We get it.
Yeah. Get on with it.
You think they'll break this up in two, or is it just going to be like merged together?
We're probably about to find out.
Okay. I wonder if it's one of those things where, well, no, it was on the same show. Never mind. They used to do things, what I was getting ready to talk about. They used to take one show and continue it on another.
Yeah, yeah.
Back in the day. They did that with Murder, She Wrote. They did Murder, She Wrote, Magnum P.I. tie-in.
Well, now you done fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to be able to get that out, sure. A well-lit dungeon.
It is.
Link, Schultz.
You see how pale, so quote-unquote pale he is? So he's got his blood drained or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
Roll credits. Yep.
There we
to
go.
be continued.
There
Yep.
we go.
Yep.
Good call, Nate.
I was hoping we would get that awesome theme music again.
What's he doing to him? Take it easy. What are you doing?
Hurry, upstairs. Get a doctor. Fast. Go, now. If it were open, don't you think I would have gone for help myself?
The question
Hairpin.
is,
Yep.
how did you get locked in here in the first place?
Stavlin, not Stalin. Okay.
Okay, Stavlin. Okay.
I'm going to call him Stalin anyway. Because he's our bad guy. You know he's got to be.
Is he?
He's
It gotta
alive,
be.
but his pulse is weak and he's in shock.
He was the only one that was not in that.
Yeah.
He's part of the bad guy. The guy that's stealing the art is probably Paul Williams, right?
Probably. Or it's the
The innkeeper.
cocky guy from their band.
Troy taking over the castle.
Oh, yeah, he would have been traveling
Yeah.
all those days, too.
Frank is Nick. What in the world?
There's two marker dots on it. Yeah. ABC, that's where it used to be on.
Well, we're getting treated to 2 Sean Cassidy vocals.
Ah, God, this is awesome.
And he's really singing that live, too.
Oh, yeah.
Think he wrote that himself?
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Is he all right?
No, I think he'll be all right if we can get him down the hill quickly.
Who found him? What happened?
Get him down the hill.
No, he didn't fall.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We'll talk about this later.
Please, may I have some help here, please? I must have some help. We must carry him out. Please, just call the
We
ambulance.
need a lot of help.
Yeah.
Make way there. Make way.
Glad all these Romanians speak English.
Exactly.
Oh, Frankenstein's helping. That's good.
I think it's about time we started working together.
I think so too.
Frankenstein is carrying him all by himself. That guy must weigh 300 pounds.
Well, Frankenstein was really strong.
That's true.
Oh, there's Frankenstein again.
Oh, hey. Generic European police siren.
Yep.
Why would anybody do that to Burger? Bizarres. I don't think it has anything to do with Dad's disappearance, do you?
I don't know, Joe.
Of course it does.
He's not here now. The time has come for us to ask some pretty unpleasant questions.
They've taken Berger to the hospital. Bess has gone to follow up on the report.
You were supposed to wait in Munich.
We've agreed to work together.
We have? Frank, she could have tipped everybody off about us. Maybe she already has.
No, I didn't. But I did come here to find you two tonight.
You did?
I've got some news about your father.
What?
What?
Well, I don't know how good it is, but I think we found him.
Okay. Want to share that with the rest of us?
The village is named Erfu. Some monks found him about 4 days ago. The only identification on him was the name Fredericks.
Well, that explains why our Interpol search of hospitals, morgues, and jails didn't turn up anything.
How did you find him?
Well, after I saw the hotel register,
I read it
name
in the
Fredericks,
script.
I started checking under his alias.
Exactly. It was very convenient for
Monks
me
said
to
that he was
find him.
still unconscious, but that he was in very stable condition.
He's in very
not the worst
stable
report.
Oh,
condition.
that's good to know.
After 4 days, it's not the best either.
Maybe you two would feel better if you went in by yourselves.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Oh God, they're with monks.
Frank.
Yes, that's not him either.
Oh, we might see an emotion.
Maybe, but I'm not going to hold out hope.
Everything's going to be all right now.
What? I mean, is there a reason he's not in the hospital?
Since we brought him
Script
here
said so?
4 days ago,
Oh,
the doctor felt it best not to move.
Oh, there we
him.
go.
Of course,
Yeah.
we reported it to the authorities.
So we're gonna keep him in this
He gonna die?
damp old dungeon here, or whatever.
He's as tough as they come.
His condition has not worsened. The doctor will be here shortly to see him again.
He's in very stable condition.
Let him rest.
Oh, we're getting ready to see some acting right here, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
What does he need? Does he need to be flown out of here? Does he need some sort of special treatment in Vienna or Paris?
Mr. Fredericks, the doctor is doing everything that can be done.
Yep, here comes his Emmy nomination.
We'll be saying a prayer for you, Dad.
Say a little prayer for you.
I love you very much.
Oh God.
I need you.
Ooh.
Frank needs you.
The show needs you.
He cannot act worth a shit.
Nope. Proof you can get by on good looks alone.
He did regain
Yep.
consciousness once.
Did he say anything?
One word.
Rosebud. We don't know
I
why.
didn't understand it.
Well, we found Dad. He's gonna be all right.
He's very stable.
Yeah, it's very stable.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, Hap's gonna be sorry he missed this.
Yeah, this is.
You were in there, the monk said
Mwah.
that he had the same marks on his neck, Joe, under the bandages. What?
It's true.
He did. You didn't even check.
He knows the rest. We just have to follow through for him until he's feeling better.
We're gonna get him, Frank. Whoever did that to Dad is gonna wish you were dead.
Half the town thinks the attacker's been dead for 500 years.
You don't believe that?
Of course not.
Oh my goodness.
Good night.
Good night.
to now?
Why was her friend even in this show? She's done nothing.
Because they can probably set up as dating or something as couples at the end of the show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, maybe.
Or
That's a
she's going to
guess.
get kidnapped, one or the other.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. The answer lies somewhere here, somewhere beneath this castle.
Oh, there's the bat again. That's been my favorite character so far.
Got the most life in it.
Yeah.
And it's fake, so. Okay, that's either Lauren Green or Paul Williams. You can always see his feet, so there's no indication on how tall he is.
Yeah.
I still lean towards Allison Troy. He's the key to this. He's the one that Dad was keeping track of. Shouldn't be too hard to check up on.
Well, how the Dracula stuff? Isn't that a little far out?
Yeah, I'd say Allison Troy's very far out.
Maybe we better come back tomorrow.
Might not be a bad idea to get a good night's sleep.
Jesus.
Tension.
Christ.
Tension. Cut it with a knife.
I guess if you're 9 or 10,
yeah,
this is scary.
Yeah.
Superstitions. I bet the people in this town believe you can't see a vampire in a mirror.
Some nuts on the loose, and this guy's hanging Christmas wreaths around town.
Those are wreaths of garlic.
Yeah, according to ancient lore, they help to ward off vampires.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Well, what's our next move?
That's why she was in the. That's why she was in the episode.
Exposition.
Exposition. She had to tell us about garlic
I
and
don't think the
vampires.
inspector's search is going to turn up anything during the daytime.
Oh, please be another song.
Oh, I hope so.
You and me against the world. Sometimes it feels like you and me against the world. When all the others turn their backs and walk away, you can count
He is really phoning this in.
to stay.
Yeah. Well, it's the fucking Party Boys Nancy Drew show.
No, it's his collection of dead live recordings.
Or someone who was big and strong, looking out for you.
Definitely was a different time.
Yeah, it really was.
Hi, excuse us. We're in a real hurry. We got to get back to the concert, and we're locked out here. Is there any way you could open the door for us? Gee, thanks a lot.
Glad she spoke English. Everybody speaks English in Romania, apparently.
Click.
Bow, bow, wow.
Thank you. Glad you liked it.
They underpay and overwork us.
God.
And though we seldom get our due, when each day is through,
Okay, given the logic of this show, if everything's filmed in like, well, I was going to say if everything's filmed in the correct time and stuff, Paul Williams can't be Dracula.
Probably not. It's got to be Lauren Green.
I would
You can
think.
break into Fort Knox with a kit like this.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Well, this proves that Dad was on the right track. Well, now we have something to give Stop.
Drug paraphernalia?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did you always get like this when you're excited?
When I get excited, you'll know about
Oh,
it.
hey!
Look forward to that.
Hi-oh!
Should we take this?
No. Now, let's go find Stop.
What this has to do with their father and the art thefts, I have no idea, but they seem to think it's important.
this tired
I'm assuming he's breaking into these museums with that little lockpick.
I don't know. Wow.
Funny as shit. I'm sorry. It's just funny as heck. We don't have much of a show. We need to fill it with something.
Yeah.
We got to stretch this out, what? 2 45-minute episodes?
Yeah.
So,
Councilman Berger was the victim of some kind of wild animal.
Who lived about 500 years ago.
A fiend who walks among us, punishing
Oh,
us with the
Jesus.
desecration of his resting place.
Let's indulge in some Eastern European stereotypes now.
Him is the
Exactly.
destruction of the desecration. This rock festival. I say we burn the castle.
oh, burn the castle. That's a little fucking extreme.
There will be no vandalism or fire marches, but I am the inspector in this community.
When do you retire?
Not until every one of you is safe. That is a promise. But I make you another promise. If any citizen of Ponare breaks the law, terrorizes or abuses one single
There's an
guest
Asian guy
in this
back there.
town, he will be
Oh, is there?
ruthlessly hunted down and dealt with.
What about the killings?
There have been no killings.
I was about to say, nobody's died yet.
Only
Yeah,
unfortunate
exactly.
accidents. We are not living in the Middle Ages. There is no vampire to destroy. Go back to your home.
This is 1976, for God's
Go back
sake.
to your home.
Now there's a man who's in control.
The only man in this town with authority that makes any sense.
He's the bad guy.
He's being forced to retire because of his
Yep.
age.
You've always been too sensitive. Maybe it made you a good policeman.
Love how all of these buildings have German writing on them in Romania.
Well, who knows? With your record, you might have become
they're like,
superintendent of
Americans
all of
won't.
Russia, and you only learn the necessity of moving with the tide.
You're right. I could never accept my fate, rising or falling, on someone else's whim.
Inspector, we need to talk to you. It's important.
Of course it
Having a
is.
word with the mayor.
If it is that important, there is time for both. Come with me, please.
All right. He was going to do something to the mayor.
Yeah. He's gonna slit his throat with that collar of his.
Well, this would be the place to come to get away from Dracula, if there were a Dracula.
What was this building? It must have been something before it was a private residence.
Yes.
Oh, please. We got dry ice on the fucking drinks.
Citizens were so dissatisfied with me that
Jesus
I
Christ.
orders to keep them from attacking me.
Oh my God.
Like,
Well,
Ooh, this smells delicious.
you won't find any cider anywhere else in the world like this. Nowhere else.
I bet.
Actually, tonight is the first time that I found myself on the other side of public opinion. I can't understand all this hysteria we're seeing. Can you imagine this foolish superstition in our day and age?
The attacks within the last few days on two strong men capable of defending themselves is not superstition. Whoever, whatever is responsible could not possibly enter this room.
Do you have a reason for suggesting the mayor might be the next victim?
A great deal of what has happened parallels history or legend. It's difficult to separate them. We have only the stories passed down for generations.
Drinks. Drugged or not drugged?
I was just wondering that myself.
Plotted the destruction of Dracula. Were always favorite victims.
My father has nothing to do with the town or its leadership.
Your father had the misfortune to wander into Dracula's sacred chambers just after they'd been
It's
ordered
bad when
disturbed
the
by the mayor.
characters point out the plot holes all on their own.
My order said nothing about disturbing Dracula's sacred chambers. Sacred chambers. Now you've got me talking like the town. There is nothing under that castle except caves and collapsing tunnels. Did you find anything there during your search?
No. Nor did I expect to. I happen to believe that we're dealing with someone quite mortal.
Well, that's why we came to see you, Inspector. We think we may have found a piece
No.
of the puzzle.
All they need now is the Harlem Globetrotters to show up.
Yeah.
Disturbed them.
No, we left them where we found them.
Very good, very good. I will check them out in the morning.
But wait, you left one word out, Frank.
What's that?
Conveniently. We conveniently found a set of burglary tools in Allison's room. It almost seemed as though we were supposed to find them.
Who knows?
How can
what
you
plans
tell?
they had for one last robbery, huh? We will watch them.
She's got a copy of the script. She's not letting anybody else in on.
Take over from here. Thank you. The cider?
Did anybody drink any of that?
Most delicious.
Not that I saw.
Those of us who challenge our intruder must guard our lives this night. The first two victims were fortunate. They survived. The next may not be as lucky.
Totally the bad guy.
Yeah. Creepy old fuck.
It's a regular comedian, don't you agree?
Thank you. No,
Why
I
is she
don't.
wearing a cape?
Doesn't matter who we're dealing with, whether it's Dracula
Dracula.
or
Oh,
someone
okay.
dangerous.
You're lucky to live in such a fortress, Mr. Mayor.
Well, all of you are beginning to make a believer out of me. Perhaps for one night, the sofa.
I would believe for one night. Tomorrow we might find out some of the answers.
All right.
Thank you for the cider.
You're most welcome. I'll show
That
you
we
one.
didn't
Good
drink.
Exactly. That always bugged me in movies and TV shows.
care.
When they never eat,
night.
they always have drinks or
Yeah.
something or
Yes,
food.
yes.
They just never, for whatever reason, never have them actually show them eating or drinking.
That way they don't have to deal with the continuity of how much they've eaten. Oh, hey, he
Yeah,
drank something.
yeah.
Or, well, he tipped an empty bucket mug up anyway.
Oh, it's getting ready to pass out. You think?
Maybe.
Or he's getting ready to be kidnapped.
Or he just shuts the door.
Now,
Are you going back to the
now we
concert
need a
tonight?
chase montage.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Music
more we
in the
can do.
background.
Joe will keep us informed.
It's
if there's
probably
something we
coming.
should know
I hope he's all right.
about. Joe, it'd take more than Dracula to get in his way.
You mean if there is a Dracula? Which there isn't.
Right. Which there isn't.
But where's Sean in all this?
That's a good question. Oh, there.
Oh, there he is. Thank God, I was worried we might not
Yeah.
hear another song.
Oh, we got a duo here. Hey. Same song he was singing before, I think.
There, it's all one giant song.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful audience. You're a beautiful, ugly audience. Thank you very much. I hope that our TV cameras have captured just half of this wonderful, charming audience. And half
This
of
is a
wonderful,
happening
charming
festival. It's
audience
got,
we
what,
captured.
24 people in it?
Exactly. Worldwide, man.
Anyway, we'll see you again sometime. To all of you in TV land, from all of us here in Transylvania, the heart of the Monster Belt, we wish you a good night and bad dreams.
Sound like they're about to bust into a Blue Oyster Cult number. I might have enjoyed that.
Maybe. Oh, Jesus.
I wonder what their budget for fog was. They've been using it pretty liberally.
Yes, they are. Garlic. You know, they put garlic up to ward off vampires.
No, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I wouldn't have known that if Blonde Girl hadn't said something.
Mm-hmm. See, this educational show.
You're right. Let me guess. They're going to try to kidnap Nancy, and they're going to get her friend instead.
Ah, that's a good idea. It could be.
She's got to have some purpose in this episode other than just being an expert on garlic.
There's no way that's Paul Williams because goddamn hands are big.
Probably not Laura Green either. It's probably the script supervisor or the best boy or something.
You change your mind now, Joe. You let me know right away. I'll think about it.
The door was open and the wind appeared. Candles blew.
What was that?
It's a scream, Sean.
That was Nancy.
Nancy, open the door.
Nancy?
Nancy,
Biting off a bat.
Super Hardy Boys.
Action scene.
Yeah.
Good throw.
Oh, Frank, it was awful.
Yes, you're right.
It was awful, but not the way you're thinking.
Did you see it? Yes, are you okay? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
little romance there. And, oh, she's going back in the room with the bat.
It was locked from the
Leave.
inside. Somebody must have put that bat into a room.
Of course, you realize the alternative.
Doesn't bear thinking about.
Maybe we should start thinking about it.
We better call the mayor.
Yeah, a lamp would not have deterred a real-life Dracula.
Herr Hauptmann, Herr Bürgermeister.
Oh, was poisoned.
Öffnen Sie doch bitte die Tür, Herr Hauptmann.
Frau
Why would
Hilge.
anyone want to do that to me?
Frau Blucher.
Blucher, that's it. That's it, Blucher.
It is a myth.
Oh, Jesus.
It's true.
This guy never gives up.
Nope.
I would like to know what happened.
A bat was in my room. I don't know how it got in there. My window was locked from the inside.
A bat?
A vampire bat.
Of course,
It
what other
attacked
type
me.
would
It
he be?
tried
Inspector, der Bürgermeister, the mayor. I knocked on his study door, but he does not answer. Something has happened to him. I know it. Something terrible.
You tried the door.
So this is like,
Yeah, but it's
this
bolted
is after
from
the
inside.
show. So this is like 3 or 4 in the fucking morning.
Gotta
It's
be.
bolted from the inside, and nothing could have
Okay.
happened to him.
Then why doesn't he answer?
What's wrong with the man?
All right.
Yeah, because it's dark outside.
I'm gonna be real disappointed if Lauren Green's not the bad guy.
That would have been some impressive redirection, which I was not going to expect from this scriptwriter.
Can you hear me? It's me, Stamlin. Open the door.
You see, I told you.
Hoffman! Open the door!
Maybe we can try breaking it down.
It's a very heavy door. Maybe all together. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 2, 3. Let's go. 3.
Totally different door.
Yeah.
Er ist tot. Er ist tot.
Get out of this. You must see this.
So why don't you wait outside with the others?
Because you're a girl. This is men's work. Kiss him. Kiss him.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'm not sure you want to see this.
2 little red dots.
Yeah.
He's alive. I will call an ambulance. Please touch nothing.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
So far, nobody's been killed yet.
Not at all.
Wait a minute. It took all of our combined strength to smash through the door. It was bolted from the inside. Even the windows are bolted closed.
And there are bars in the windows.
How can anyone get into a
It
room
was an
like this?
orangutan.
Anyone? Or anything? Except maybe a vampire turned into a bat.
Maybe. Maybe.
Not the chimney.
Nothing can get through a fire like that.
The devil can.
Yeah.
Let me guess. The drink was drugged. He passed out. Somebody drew two little dots on his neck.
You have done a splendid job, Inspector. I'm only sorry we didn't listen to you in the beginning.
What is it they say about a prophet in his own backyard, huh?
Very true. Well, let's get on with it.
Hey, wait a minute. You're arresting Allison Troy? That's crazy.
Maybe the inspector knows more than we do.
You yourself led us to the burglary tools, and the rest fell into place.
What do you mean by the rest?
We found the floor plan to the Louvre Museum in Paris in the trunk of Mr. Troy's Rolls Royce.
Well, then they must have been planted there.
What do you mean?
Last night during the concert, I checked Allison's car personally. The band's, too. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but you guys were checking the hotel rooms. I thought we should cover all the bases. At any rate, there were no plans.
Well, if it wasn't there last night, then it shouldn't have been there this morning, unless it was planted.
Like the burglary
Really?
tools.
I kept an eye on Allison and the
my.
manager all night. They never left here.
Gee,
Better listen
who
to
would
him, General. Otherwise,
who
they
would
turn this town
normally
into a
plant
hole in the
evidence?
map.
Lauren Green, perhaps.
Put your money in trampoline centers. Do a TV special in Transylvania. Well, what's it going to be, Big Shot? Are you ready to admit you're wrong?
I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids.
Exactly.
Dun, 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 dun.
All it needs is a dog.
Yeah.
They just need a dog.
Inspector, if there's the slightest chance, I mean, we couldn't afford litigation of this sort.
Inspector, there's got to be a connection between the robberies and the assaults on Mr. Berger, my father, and the mayor. Especially in light of the planted evidence.
I agree.
There's no way in the world anyone could have gotten into that room last night.
What is it, Hans?
My friend, you realize there's only one alternative.
Only that some supernatural force.
Of course.
No supernatural force. Only a diabolical mind.
Whose? What is it? Say it.
Was it Hitler?
To get into that room. To incapacitate the mayor.
Right, yes.
Then there can be only one explanation.
I'm not sure I like your tone. I could have been killed.
Oh, now he's trying to set up the man.
I guess.
Is it coincidence that each victim so far has been found just in time to save his life? Or is it that you yourself would go no further?
Jensen. Colby. What is he saying? Is he accusing me?
I will repeat my first question, Mr. Mayor. How did you get that minor little wound in the neck when you were in a room locked from the inside with no possible way for anyone else to get in or out?
What do you say? Did he have an explanation?
What explanation could he have? Only one person could have inflicted that wound on the mayor. The mayor himself. He's under technical arrest.
But why?
Technical
Why would he do it?
It seems that our mayor had political aspirations beyond our time.
Sounds like a good punk rock album.
Yeah.
name.
We will
Technical
need someone
arrest.
the town can stand behind to fill his shoes.
Yes, we will.
Hans, will you consider it?
I? I have no political ambitions, no.
Precisely why you're the only logical choice. You, who have never sought the office, are the only one to fill it without it appearing.
Oh. I will do as the council wishes.
Good. Come, Jensen.
His diabolical plan comes together.
Exactly.
Take over a small town in Romania. Well, here we
That's
go.
why
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, that.
Well,
Dynamite dialogue.
Yeah, you're right
it
about
has
that.
been
babe.
sterling.
To date.
When you're old enough. From what I hear, your evenings make Dracula look like a day person.
Well, I have been known to stay up to 11 o'clock.
Before we stare the girl to death, maybe we should say our
Yeah,
goodbyes.
he's funny.
You really have been a big help.
Oh.
well,
They're doing it again. Look, Bess, I know I'm not quite as glib as old Frank, but I do know how to say goodnight.
Well.
well.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Chicka, ba, 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 ba.
What are we doing back here? Joe, Dad would want us to
That's a
follow
damn
through.
good question.
The case means a lot to him, and he's not out of the woods yet. Neither are we.
What are you talking about? The case is closed.
Is it?
Oh, it can't be. We've got 9 more minutes.
Frank,
Yeah.
Frank, this isn't such a good...
Doc Wolf.
Yep.
Sound.
Stock Thunder.
Come on, Joe.
Oh, Frank,
Come on! What, do you want to turn back?
Can I?
No.
Gosh. They gotta hurry and wrap this up.
Yeah.
Funny?
There is nothing funny.
Torches were lit when I was in here the other night.
Well, there was a festival going
On
on.
a night when guests were welcome.
Exactly.
Come on, Joe. Joe?
Yeah? What? What is it?
There's something that caught my eye the other night.
Yeah, the guy lying on the cell floor.
No, not that. Something else. I want to re-examine. I forgot about it when everything got out of hand.
But this thing that you didn't notice at all.
This is what?
Dracula's grave.
It's been a slice of life, Frank.
Look, you can go if you want, but I'm going to stay and get to the bottom of this.
I can't leave you here alone.
Dracula.
I can't do that either. You'll never get in here. It's probably been sealed for 1,000 years. Come on.
Or it could have been the obvious button there on the thing.
Yep. With all the artwork.
Frank?
That's a no acting son bitch if there ever had
Frank?
one.
Frank?
He can't make walking look
Where
believable.
are you? I'm in here. You see what I see?
Where are we?
Transylvania, 700 AD.
Looks like some kind of time warp in here.
Yeah, someone's warped. Look at these paintings.
These are the museum robberies.
Every last one of them.
There you go.
Yep.
Let's get out of here.
Not until we finish looking around.
Yeah, just throw the priceless artwork onto the chair.
And have to get your finger prints all
Yeah.
over. Oh, it's a coffin.
It's Lauren Green's grave.
Nah.
Just want to see what's inside.
You should not have come here.
There you go.
What a shock!
Thank
Oh
you.
my God, I never would have thought.
What a turn and
The
twist.
case wasn't closed.
I told you it was. Pity. You had to make this amazing discovery.
You see, there had to be a connection between the two cases. Otherwise, there would have been no reason to get our father out of the way.
And now you have found the connection?
Yes. You.
Gee, thanks.
You were being forced to retire.
Thanks,
Kind of a thankless
Captain
finish after
Obvious.
murder.
And you were expert enough to pull off all these art thefts. Pick up a little retirement fund for yourself in the process.
This is your private castle, your retreat. A place where you could go to play out the role of Dracula. Until they started to take over the
I am
castle for the
Dracula.
festival and our father arrived, and you had to get him off your trail with some sort of explanation.
Short of murder. But close enough.
Amusing. But of course impossible to prove. I could not have attacked the mayor. He was in a locked room, sealed tight from the inside.
Yes, he was.
You yourselves helped me break down the door.
Inspector, remember, when we broke down the door, it was you who ran to the mayor first. You blocked our view from your victim while you directed us to keep the housekeeper from seeing what was going on. That's when you inflicted the wounds on the mayor.
Who very conveniently was a willing participant.
He was unconscious, drugged by the hot cider that he had prepared, but that you drugged.
There you go.
That's when you called the mayor's house, asking for him.
Jesus
Knowing
Christ.
that the housekeeper would become alarmed and call for help. Which basically means you're a nice guy and really don't want to hurt anybody. So we'll mention that when we get out.
It was not necessary to hurt anyone before. You realize, of course, that this was your doing.
Okay.
Not mine.
Oh, Dad's back. And he...
Oh my God.
Pull him up. Don't let him go.
He's slipping.
How did they even know that these two were there? And where to go?
I don't know.
Startling.
Dad!
Take him away.
We go. Yeah. Now, epilogue.
Nancy, you were right.
I wish I'd been wrong.
You must have come up with the same probabilities we did.
It's all over.
Yeah.
And we have you people to thank for
They-
it.
She came up with the same probability
I'm
they
sorry it
did.
turned out the way it did. You seem to me to be one of the most competent men I'd ever met in police work.
Perhaps we shall meet again.
Not where you are going, Stavlin. You'd have to be a bat to get out of there.
Stranger things have happened.
Well,
May I?
Well, one good thing.
Oh,
At least your
God.
village gets to rest peacefully for the next 1,000 years, seeing as there are no
you're
vampires.
shitting me.
There never were.
I must say, you guys make a great team. Maybe back
I
in
mean,
the
it
States we
wouldn't
could all
work.
get together sometime.
He was, you know, outside in the sunlight.
Yeah, yeah.
Frank? Frank?
You know, I think I remember that little bit from when this aired on TV.
Oh, do
Yeah,
you?
I think so.
Frank?
Frank? Excuse me.
Dumbass brothers calling me.
Joe, we're talking. What is it? Do it. Here.
Okay, I'll show you the way out.
Come on, boys, let's get out of here.
Frank, I think we should have a little chat about vampires.
Wow.
Just when I didn't think I could hate this more, they do the actual vampire thing.
I've been to cheese shops somewhere as cheesy as this.
Yeah. I thought they might end it on a song.
Bertie Taupin?
Bertie Taupin. That's the.
Oh my
that's
God!
The British
That's
guy.
oh God!
That's
why he looked familiar. Okay.
Yep.
How the hell did they get him to agree to do an acting bit?
Oh, who the hell knows?
Jesus Christ! What a shit burger.
You're right about that. I think it's Universal.
Yeah.